Hey, at NAB with Kelvin Lighting out of Norway, and they've brought some very interesting new products to show. I'm going to let you jump in and talk about what we have here.
So we're coming out with the Play Hero. The Play Hero is the next level of the Play Pro. So you have a Play Pro right here as a soft light and about 200 to 300 lux per meter, and we quadrupled the output with the Hero while keeping the same form factor, the same battery life, and the same light quality. We worked really hard to make this the brightest light in the industry, and the way we had to do this was basically we just kept the form factor but had to change everything what's inside. The LEDs are assembled very differently. You can see that the colors, the RGBACL panels, we basically have a lens on top of the LEDs, and that funnels and intensifies the light enough to be much more efficient. What's quite interesting and astounding to me is that we have on the old light 108 LEDs, whereas we managed to get even more out of the Play Hero with 72, putting them closer together and spacing them out enough to have each LED with its own little mini fresnel.
The improvement is adding this lensing system, and even you're using less emitters, but now you're getting 4 to 5 times the output. So here we're at 100 degrees, 105 degrees spread. So here we're natively, without adding diffusion to it, we're at 35 degree approximate.
Yes, exactly.
You know, Kelvin uses these Kelvin spacers so you can get your diffusion further away from the emitters, which becomes even more important on a spotty light.
So we have a bunch of accessories that are backwards compatible. So if you already have a Play, don't worry, all of your accessories will fit. What we did new though, and this is proprietary for the Hero, is a light guide grid. Each LED here has its own little funnel, which makes quite an interesting effect. And you can see how the light is actually spaced apart. Again, we have another diffuser that's coming out, which we call the Sparkle. And this one has a fantastic party effect that brings just any eyes or skin to light. This is also going to be backwards compatible for the Play. When you look at the Play, we don't have a buttery smooth mix right in front of the Play either.
Right.
So the comparison here really is on the skin or on the subject.
Yeah.
If you go away from from your subject, it already mixes the light perfectly. Just like with the old light, only that it's 4 to 5 times stronger.
So tell me a little bit about what you're thinking about in terms of pricing and availability on the new Hero.
So we have 2 prototypes here. We have a final unit out here, and they're going to come in this beautiful box shipping from August. And it's going to be priced below the Play Pro. So the Play Pro was $349. We're going to get a price that's well below that to be aggressive and interesting for everybody.
Now, will you do a similar 3-light kit, or you're still figuring out the...
We're still figuring out the kits. Right now, it's going to ship as a singular unit, and the accessories are separately available to purchase. Everything is backwards compatible, except the grid, and this is why we have the light grid guide here, starting at 35 degrees here.
Right.
So we had to do a deeper grid to funnel the light more to actually have an effect.
So the second big announcement from Kelvin today is the addition of this fresnel, which everybody was asking for with the Epos 300 or the 600. And now you've given us something that's not just a fresnel, it's something more versatile than just a straight up fresnel.
Exactly, so we created the Versa. This is more than a fresnel. It's a system that you're getting into that has interchangeable lenses. So from the fresnel, I'm switching into an open face reflector, possibly something more coming in the future. I have the possibility to zoom from 15 to 45 degrees. And what's really obvious with this fixture, but quite important to point out, is the compact form factor of it. These rods are still prototypes, so they're going to fold inside. What you're gonna be left with is literally a pizza carton sized box for a fresnel or a open face reflector.
And you guys are thinking this will launch when, and do you have an idea of pricing yet?
So currently they're priced at $699 in the US, and they're shipping from this October.